Hi guys, Maikeru here, back at it again with some more old school progress, so let's get right into it. Hey, look, 450 points! Okay, 100 tasks for 450 points. That is crazy. Broader fletching, 300 points. I can fletch. Broad arrows are the ones I'm going to be making with 52. Time for big fletching gains. We got them. And we still have 400 points, boys. I'm going to go ahead and buy some broad arrowheads. We spent most of our money. Alright, there we go. We spent 800k on these. We have 17,000 arrowheads for now. I've got a bunch of things to alch as well, so I'll have a bigger cash stack than this again. I wanted to level up my fletching while squirking was still popular, and then also get that multi-gains in. I wanted thieving and fletching gains at the same time, so I'm, multi-skilling as much as possible. Doing squirking in the mass world was really nice. Using some of these stems that I got made it even easier. And it turned out I was getting like 260k fletching experience an hour, even with the extra clicks of doing the squirking itself. And then that's on top of around 180k thieving experience an hour for doing squirking. So that's some pretty good multi-skilling. Obviously, you don't get the XP until you trade in the squirks, but trading in an inventory worth of squirks was getting me over 50,000 XP every single trade in. It's just so nice. Speaking of being efficient, I wanted to try and be efficient whenever I was doing different things within the game, and I was looking up cool, quirky methods of all different things. Now that I'm not a hardcore anymore, one of the really cool things to abuse is your grave. The way that you abuse your grave is you die near something in-game and you set up a grave. So for me, I wanted to do air orbs, so I set up my grave by dying to poison by getting poisoned by the spiders outside, going up to the air orb altar and then dying right next to it with that poison from the spiders. This then set up my grave there, and what you can do is you can teleport to Court Beast with an inventory full of unpowered orbs, die to Court Beast, and instead of it going to Death's Office or a new grave, it puts those unpowered orbs in that grave in the wilderness that I've set up. This then means that I can now go to the wilderness with a full inventory setup to charge the orbs and a looting bag. So once I've charged one full inventory of air orbs, I chuck them in that looting bag, take from my grave, and as long as I leave one thing in there, the grave stays, do a second inventory of air orbs, and repeat the process. This is so nice for minimizing the amount of running you do and just making more air orbs per hour. This is such a little cool mechanic of utilizing the graves in old school, and it's so much fun. And every time you die to the Court Beast, it resets your grave timer back to 15 minutes so it doesn't despawn either, so it's insane. Once you set it up, you can just make air orbs forever and have a great time with it. I obviously did this in order to get some crafting XP with the air battle staffs, and then also just go ahead and alch them for some GP as well. 80 smithing! I clicked away from it, silly me. That's such a huge level, dude. That's another 80 skill down. My stats are coming along. I'm 70 plus except for fletching and slayer. Lots of skills getting into the 80s now, like mining, smithing, magic, farming. Obviously fire making's been there for a long time. We don't talk about fire making. I do want to eventually start cannoning some Slayer tiles, especially stuff like Lizardman Shaman and whatnot that really benefit from it. So in order to make a bunch of cannonballs efficiently, I bought the double ammo mold from the good old Giants Foundry reward shop. I think that's 2k points well spent, honestly. Ending my squirking and fletching simultaneous gains with 67 fletching and 74 thieving. Never mind, that was an 84k inventory of squirks, so that's 75 thieving. Let's go. Alright, I wanted to AFK a bunch of things while doing leagues. One of the things was a bunch of combat training, so I could have higher stats just for PVM in general, Slayer and CG and all that jazz. I set up Nightmare Zone just with an inventory of P-Pots and Protect Melee to start. I just used the AFK Melee setup from the wiki. After I did the one full inventory of P-Pots AFK, I could then buy Absorption Potions, and I just did Absorption Potion AFK. I didn't really record any of this because obviously I was hardcore playing leagues and fully AFKing, but I did get to 84 range AFKing in here with my broad arrows that I made and a magic short bow imbued. I know it's not super efficient, but it was fully AFK and it was literally lossless because I was playing another account, so I'll take that. Just before I came back from leagues, I went and did a worms task, and something cool happened. Yo, what? I never expected myself to get a dragon harpoon, dude, that's sick. Bro, that thing is a 1 in 2k on task. That was my first ever worms task. How cool is that? I did a tiny bit of good old Thai farm. I wanted to buy the seed box because I already have the herb sack, but I needed both for like efficient slayer and stuff. And it got me to 85 farming, so I don't have to worry about boosting to the high level farming contracts and farming guild now. Which also meant this level is way more beneficial to me, 72 construction. This allows me to build a spirit tree in my house, just boosting with the +3 of the T nice and easily. And this spirit tree can teleport me straight to the farming guild. Now that I'm 85 farming, that feels epic. I also went ahead and AFK'd a bit of my melee stats as well, and I got 84 strength to match that 84 range. 80 defense and 78 attack as well, not bad. As you can see with my stats, I also AFK'd a bunch of mining for stars, 86 mining, 1761 total. Man, like, the account has come a long way, dude. With all of that AFK star mining, I had a cheeky 50,000 stardust. So it was time to trade all of that juice in for actual gems. And as you can see with the banked XP calculator on my gems and my seaweed that I've been doing my seaweed runs for, I have 86 crafting banked. That's going to be so useful for Zenite jewelry in the future. That banked XP, it's going to come in handy. I'm going to be the crafter of the group, I guess. Property Gauntlet Veteran, that's 4 points. I've done 5k seed now, not bad. Nothing other than the armor seed so far. Gauntlet Master! It's my 12k seed normal gauntlet and 8k seed Property Gauntlet for 20k seed total. I am now 4 points away from the good old medium task. I should definitely get that done for Barrows, and then we can do some more of that as well with the offhand so I don't lose prayer. Oh, dude, I got back-to-back weapon seeds here. That's kind of crazy. Look at my log, dude. Oh, man. That's what we were waiting for. We were waiting to be spooned somewhere, and this is where we want to definitely get spooned. If I can spoon the enhances over, then. The Halberds out for 300k and then 2 bodies. 78k. It's like 400k in Elks with the battle staffs included. Man, that's mad. And we got medium tier combat achievements. Nice. So that is 10 corrupted gauntlets. And yeah, that is rewards from Gommel for mediums. That's nice. Got our 10. Can we get anything from our 10? Let's go. Whew. 56 uncut emeralds, nearly 100k coins and 5 shards. We take those. Hello, Mr. Gommel. Give me my XP lamp that I can put into Herblore, please. I think that might even be a Herblore level. Let's take a look. I've completed a combat tier. 10k. Oh, we're 4k away from Herblore 75. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. It wasn't a Zerker ring, it was a Warrior's ring, but we take those. I said even a Warrior's ring is fine. That was my first ring in 150 kills. Not the best RNG, but yeah. I love these weird and wacky ways of training Slayer and doing Slayer tasks efficiently, man. It used to be, you know, back in the day, hit mob with melee, have it die, move on, you know? But now there's so many ways of doing things. The Karen Catacombs melee Dagonoffs can be frozen with Ice Burst or Barrage, and then you can kind of like walk underneath of them and then get all of the other Dagonoffs to be lured up on top and then just burst them down. It's so nice. It's actually really good XP, and it made Dagonoffs a pretty bad task into a pretty damn good task. I love this. But now with some more Slayer done, it's back to Barrows with my medium combat achievements to see if we can get anything juicy. Like, it's good. Aram's hood is nice. Like, you want the top or the bottom, right? We didn't go dry. We got to try for the back-to-back, but yeah, it was like 21 kills for that. Yo! I got Wazzy and Carol's top, or someone. I think Wazzy was the one who wanted it. Let's go! A double chest! I don't think I've ever had a double chest. That looks so sick. Nice. Carol's crossbow and Dog's flea body. 2 Darks Legs have 2 sets for the team. And yeah, the Carol's crossbow is new. Nearly full Carol's as well. Damn. Dude, our Barrows log is looking sick. We're so close to so many finishes. 1 piece away from 3 different sets. Okay, this changes everything. That is such a huge drop. I am happy boy. So today we've had Carol's top and Arim's top. I love this. This is great. Our first ever Sarachna skill. We got Insect Repellent and Newspaper Enthusiast. Ready to pounce. I got the achievement. I guess that's don't let it hit you more than 2 times. Let's go. That's what I wanted. 10 KC. And I got the giant egg sag. 100 deadly red spider eggs. We got the back-to-back giant egg sags. Oh my. Back doing Slayer, and I got a Dust Devil's task for the first time, and this task is so good, especially because you can just stack them up yourself by running back and forth on a corner square, and then when you just AoE them down with Ice Burst, you get so much XP, and the loot is amazing. Then obviously the bracelets to extend the task, you can use Bone Crusher to get your prayer back here as well, because Catacombs gives you prayer for burying bones. So many good things on this task that make it absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving doing Burst Slayer. It's made my Slayer grind so much better. And I only unlock more and more good ones. When I get 80, I get Necreals, 85 Abyssal Demons, etc. So I'm excited. But this is what I really wanted. I wanted a Tsar task so I could go get my Fire Cape on task with the Slayer Helm buff and everything. So now we get to accept the Jad task and get it going. Because I got the Carol's crossbow earlier, I was able to buy a bunch of bolt racks from Port Phasmatis, and then I'm just going to use the Carol's crossbow as part of my setup for the fight caves to make it nice and easy, as this bow is really good there. And this is the setup I'll be using for it. The Slayer Helm will be coming in super clutch, and then obviously like the Carol's top, the Carol's crossbow, the Verax skirt, all of those Barrows runs coming in handy. I don't have an Archer's ring, so I'm actually just using a Seer's ring for the magic defense bonus. It's better than nothing. And then again, I don't have any good Ranger boots, so I'm just using Affinity boots because I will be swapping to an Ancient Staff with Bloodburst so I can get some healing. So why not use the boots, right? Fight Caves was so nice. It was so consistent the whole time, honestly. I was very pleasantly surprised how good the Carol's crossbow was, especially on task. That thing is an absolute beast. I think my max hit was like 28 or something. Really, really nice. I didn't worry about fully prayer flicking the whole time. I just prayer flicked Eagle Eye and then just prayed whatever it was against whatever monster I needed to protect against. I would kind of hang around the northeastern part near the entrance and then just lure the things around that rock. I don't know whether that was like the good way of doing it or whatever, but it worked for me and I just kind of did it that way and it was quite nice. I could lure specific ones to specific places and it worked well for splitting them up. Then obviously Jad came out and it was time to kill Jad. I just kept him in the middle and hit him because of the Carol's crossbow and stuff. I was doing a lot of damage, especially with the Slayer task, increased accuracy. It was really, really nice. When the healers came out, I just tagged them all once and then moved to the side, so I was only getting hit by 1 or 2 of them, and then just continued killing Jad, and it worked well. We got it first try, and I'm a happy boy. Nice! 70 Slayer at the end of it as well. We take those. We can join the cool kids with the fire, okay, we're okay. One really cool addition on Old School that doesn't exist in RS3 is these little steps up in the Tavali dungeon taking you to the Black Dragon's like lair, and then there's like baby Black Dragons just right there. These make Black Dragon tasks when you get assigned like 10, the easiest task ever, and a really, really easy way to get some points, and I never have to worry about skipping Black Dragons. This is absolutely amazing. Another cool thing is if you still have Zars activated because maybe you want to do a Zar task here and there, but you don't always want to do them, you can accept a Jad task, go into the Jad arena, into the fight caves, and just instantly exit. And it clears your tasks, so then you can go get a new one. And that's a pretty cool little hack if you want to keep your Zars active without disabling them. Maybe you want to get the Cloggers sometimes, but don't always want to do a Zar task. That's my plan. I had a ton of Kingdom rocking up over the last couple of weeks, and it gave me all of this lovely loot. 3.2k teak logs will be huge for those mahogany home gains, and then all of those herbs to clean and get made into pots for herb XP. That is satisfying. Always do your Kingdom, boys. It was time to start slowly but surely doing more group PVM, and one thing that me and Wazzy were going to do was a bunch of God Wars dungeons, starting with Zami to see if we could get some Zamarakian spears to turn into Hastas for TOA. Turns out that Mr. Wazzy did a little bit of solos beforehand and got a cheeky Hasta. So we went and we thought we could try and get a second or a third Hasta, so we could then do it in a group and everyone having, you know, a nice Zami Hasta for TOA would be awesome. I managed to get a Godsword Shard, but Wazzy got something slightly better. Ooh, Godsword Shard 1. Not bad. That is 1 out of 3 pieces of a Godsword, but we don't have a hilt, so I mean, it's cool, it's cloggers.
Wait, where is it? Another Zami spear? What the hell is this bootage? What in the world? We're here with Mike this time. Oh my god, dude, my drop log, I have 67 KC, and I have 3 spears and 2 battle staves. How is that even remotely possible?
And that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new for loads of future RuneScape content. I'm really enjoying this account right now, and I still have a few weeks of footage to catch up on, so there's going to be a lot of big gains coming your way very shortly as well. Thank you to all of the channel members. You're on screen right now. I very much appreciate it, and as always, until next time, see ya.